Good morning. My name is Christine and I'm bringing this interview live to all of you from Oslo, Norway. And seated with me here is Ms Marta Thorsheim, and I'm really very honored to have her here with me in this interview because she has been doing psychotherapy works for the last 20 over years and has been, even started an institute for trauma studies here in Oslo, Norway that is gaining lots of popularity in Europe as well as even Asia. That's why I'm here to also attend her class. So today we want to find out from her, Martha, maybe can you share with us, after so many years, more than 20 years of having yourself trained in other methods, what makes you choose multi-generational psychotraumatology and its method by Franz Ruppert and shift your entire direction of your training institute to focus on these works?
Oh, yeah. It's been quite a journey. And I think I learned something from all the trainings I've done. And I'm a very curious person. And when I heard about Franz Ruppert's work, what I heard made sense. So I invited him to Norway 6 years ago, and to get to know his work, his theories and his methodology. It's just, this makes sense. It was like something in me said, this is it.
Okay.
So I decided to change the program at the institute, and even change the name of the institute to IT.
Okay, which is Institute of
Trauma
Works.
Yeah.
Okay. So in the midst of that change, how did it affect you as a professional? Did it affect your business when you just changed the method, when all your customers used to be used to other methods that you were practicing on?
Yeah. In the beginning, of course, my clients and my students asked why I changed, and I explained them, and they could follow. Some dropped away, but many more came.
Okay, that's good to hear.
Yeah.
Yes, yeah.
As I see it, the work of Franz and his theories, when we meet them, it makes sense. It's he has found something that we can all relate to.
Okay. So how are the professionals taking MP, multi-generational psychotraumatology, and its method here in Norway?
It is growing slowly, very slowly.
All right.
6 years is a very small time.
And you started this 6 years ago?
Yeah, with Franz work.
Okay.
Yeah. And also trauma therapy at all is fairly new in Norway, and it takes time to change from the professional thinking they are in to a new theory and a new methodology. But my experience is that the knowledge about trauma and which effects it has on us is growing within the professional world as well.
Right. That's very good to hear. And in your opinion, why do you feel it is important for the professionals to study MP and its method?
Yeah. As I see it, at the root of all our symptoms is trauma. And if we do not know that trauma is behind, we cannot give the best practice that we could. And also to work on our own traumas. Even if it's our childhood trauma, we may even not know. We don't know what it is. We have the symptoms, but we don't know. And with the methodology of constellation of the sentence of the intention, we reach this root of what is behind. And when we reach this root, we can do something, and something changes in us. Yeah, it takes courage, but it's really rewarding. And for me as a professional, it's been very rewarding to do this work with Franz Ruppert.
Right, yeah, excellent. So when you say rewarding, can you stress a little bit more so that the professionals from Asia can understand the rewards of maybe even thinking of changing their methods?
For me personally, I feel more confident in doing my work.
Right. This is very important.
Yeah, I feel confident, and I don't need to be better than my clients.
Okay.
Now I know that we are the same.
Yeah.
And I have chosen one profession, and maybe a client has chosen a profession like a lawyer or a craftsman. But we are all the same. We are humans, and it makes it. I can work with more ease.
Right.
Yeah, we are only two humans that meet, and I have some knowledge about the psyche and the trauma and love and bonding and things like this. So I can accompany the client to find the root of his problems.
So can I say from a professional viewpoint that it takes the pressure off you as a professional?
That's good.
Yeah, and brings you, more to like a supporter or a facilitator of the client.
Yes.
And it is really this method, I would believe, allows the client to take on the full responsibility to find the answers by themselves.
Yeah.
Can I say that?
Yes, you can say that.
Yeah.
It's very good said.
Yeah.
And what we work for is autonomy.
Okay.
And I think we want to be autonomous, and we want to belong. And this is the lifespan we are in. And we work for both, so that we can be autonomous and we can belong.
Okay.
And we don't disappear in the belonging, and we don't disappear in the autonomy.
Okay.
It's a healthy autonomy.
Right.
And healthy belonging.
So it helps the client find that back in the process?
Yes.
Yeah, this is so important. Yeah. And from what I understood, most clients actually, when they go for therapy, other forms of therapy works, they again, lose their autonomy again. Yeah, they lose their autonomy. Other forms of works.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah, it's like very dependent on the therapist. And
might not be that some therapists are like this, but I think that we all, as professionals, we do our best from the knowledge we have and from our belief system, and so I find it very valuable to share the knowledge about trauma and psychotrauma and the method of Franz, so that others who are curious can gain this insight and go on doing their best.
Okay, sounds good. So do you have any word of wisdom for the professionals in Asia, when it comes to catching on this form of very modern trauma work?
Yeah. Take the courage.
Okay.
That's one. And also, they deserve it.
Okay.
All of them. They deserve this
method.
This journey with us
and
the method of Franz. And yes, they really deserve it. It's so rewarding.
Okay, that's very good to hear.
Thank you.
All right, so thank you, Marta, and thank you for listening in. And we're going to see more of Marta and even Professor Franz in September in Singapore. So till we meet again, see you.
See you.